Hello everyone. Hi, this is Karan Singh from Achievers Academy, Gandhinagar. Welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to have a lecture of class 10th physics. The topic is light, reflection and refraction. Okay, I hope that you have studied this topic in 8th standard or junior classes, but today we are going to study in detail. But what I want, keep a notebook and a pen handy with you to note the notes. Okay, clear? So let's start with the lecture of today. The topic is light, reflection and refraction. Okay, so first we will be trying to understand the topics which we are going to study. So this many topics are there. I have written just for your knowledge that these are the topics which we have to cover for this chapter. Okay, and starting from with the topic, the first thing which we need to start today is light. What is light basically? So here it is a definition is given of light. Light is a form of energy which helps us to see. In a very simple language it is written. Okay, or if I define you in a different way, light is a form of energy that gives a sensation of vision. Okay, that is the main thing about the light. Okay, light is what? A form of energy that gives the sensation of vision. What is sensation of vision? Like we are having different senses in our body, like our eye, our tongue, the olfactory senses like nose and tongue. Okay, the skin. Okay, these are the senses we are having. Similarly, our eye, about light and very detailed. Okay, so we have seen different phenomena of light. Okay, light is a form of energy which help us to see. Light, how do we see? When light falls on an object, it reflects the light. आप वही चीजों को देख सकते हैं जो अपने आप से टकरा के लाइट को आप तक पहुंचा रहा है. फॉर एग्जाम्पल this projector wall. Why you are able to see it? Because the projector is incidenting a light on this surface और यहाँ से टकरा के लाइट आपके आईज तक आ रही है. So if there is reflection, okay, if there is reflection, then and then only you will be able to see anything. Okay, if there is no reflection, you will not be able to see anything. Clear? Understood? Then light travels in a straight line. Okay, what happens? Light travels in a straight line. Always the light will be traveling in a straight line. Then the common phenomena you have seen of light. Okay, the common phenomena are lights are formation of shadow, formation of image by a mirror or lens, bending of light by a medium, twinkling of stars, formation of a rainbow. These are the real life phenomena of a light. So now let's come to see the phenomena, different phenomena of light. Okay, so different phenomena here are, you see the formation of rainbow, you see the spectrum being formed by a prism, you see in the glass when you immerse something, what happens? In the glass you see that it is getting bended. These are the phenomena of light and we are going to study about it in detail in this and the next chapter, that is depending on the light. So here I have the properties of light and this is very important thing. Okay, I have written this just so that you can note it down in your notebook. The first property, light is an electromagnetic wave, so does not require any medium to travel. First and the most important thing which I would like to tell you, in the last standard, 9th standard, in sound you studied about the property of sound, the nature of sound. What is the nature of sound? Sound is basically a wave in nature. Okay, sound is basically what? A wave in nature. But here we are having two things. Light is basically wave as well as particle in nature. Okay, sound was just wave, but here we are having light is termed as a wave in nature as well as particle in nature. How? Light has different wavelengths, like different colors, spectrum. Red color is the higher wavelength. Okay, so there are different wavelengths. That's why the rainbow is formed. So light के पास wave तो है, तभी वो wavelength है different. अब light particle कैसे है? Light doesn't need a medium to travel and light has its own energy. छोटे energy packets होते हैं light के अंदर, जिसे हम कहते हैं photons. Okay, the small energy packets of lights are known as photons. वो photons की वजह से हम उसे कहते हैं light as particle in nature. Okay, इसीलिए कहा जाता है light का कैसा nature है? Dual nature. Light is having dual nature. It is wave as well as particle. So first thing, light is an electromagnetic wave, so it does not require any medium to travel. Second, light tends to travel in a straight line. Light always travels in a straight line. Light has dual nature. Okay, wave as well as particle. Light casts shadow. Light makes a shadow. Speed of light is maximum in vacuum. And what is the speed of light in vacuum? 3 into 10 to the power 8 meter per second. That is the speed of light in vacuum. Okay, is it clear? So these are the important properties. Now the next property which we are going to study is about reflection, refraction and absorption. So first we will start with the reflection. So what is reflection? Let's try to understand. What is reflection? When light falls on highly polished surface like a mirror, most of the light is sent back into the same medium. This process is called reflection. Or in a very simple way, if I try to define you, the bouncing back of light after striking a reflecting surface is known as reflection. Understood? Once again, what is reflection? The bouncing back of light after striking a reflecting surface is known as reflection. Clear? So this is what it is saying here. Okay. Now the light follows two laws of reflection. That is very important. Every time it is a universal truth that light follows two laws of reflection. So what are these laws? Let's see that. Okay. The law of reflection. The angle of incidence is equal to the angle of reflection. You see here, the angle of incidence is equal to the angle of reflection. We have a plane mirror diagram. Let's try to understand this first. We see that this is the light that is coming to the plane mirror. The ray that is coming to the plane mirror, जो light आ रही है, उसको हम कौन सा ray कहते हैं? Incident ray. The ray that is bouncing back after striking this surface is known as the reflected ray. The incident ray, the bouncing back light, that is known as the reflected ray. And this red line, okay, generally we draw this with a dotted line, okay. This is known as the normal. Normal is basically an imaginary line. It is not there. It is an imaginary line to make, it can be used as the reference point. Okay, it is always perpendicular to the surface. Normal is always perpendicular to the surface. Now, it is used to measure the angle between the incident ray and the normal and the reflected ray. So the angle between the normal and the incident ray, this angle is known as angle of incidence. The angle between the normal and the reflected ray is known as the angle of reflection. This is denoted by angle I and angle R in small letters. Okay, so first law, the angle of incidence is always equal to the angle of reflection. Angle I is equals to angle R. Clear? Second law, the incident ray, the reflected ray and the normal to the point of incidence all lie in the same plane. Let's see what is this. The incident ray, okay, the incident ray, the reflected ray, the normal to the point of incidence, this point they are getting incidence, to the point of incidence all lie on the same plane. Once again, the incident ray, the reflected ray and the normal to the point of incidence all lie on the same plane. So this is the second law of reflection. I hope you are clear with this. These are the two laws of reflection and they are very important. Okay. Now we have the next topic. After the reflection, the image being formed. The image is formed, right? So what kind of image is being formed? There are two kinds of image. The nature of the image are virtual and real. Virtual और real का मतलब क्या होता है? Virtual मतलब unreal. Simple language में बोले तो virtual मतलब unreal and real मतलब that is real. Okay. So virtual और real में difference क्या होता है? पहला तो image कैसे क्या होती है? Image is a point where at least two light rays actually meet or appear to meet. Image एक ऐसा point है, मतलब image वहीं बनेगा जहां पे दो rays आपस में intersect करेंगे, वहीं पे image बनता है. इमेज दो तरह से बनता है, एक रियल इमेज एक वर्चुअल इमेज. जो रियल इमेज होता है दैट कैसे बनता है? फॉर्मेशन ऑफ एक्चुअल मीट. जब एक्चुअल लाइट रे मीट करती है तो रियल इमेज बनता है. और जब अपीयर्स टू मीट मतलब वहां मीट नहीं करती है, हमको ऐसा लगता है वहां पे जाके मीट करेगी, तो हम उसको क्या बोलते हैं? वर्चुअल इमेज. और इसको हम बनाते हैं डॉटेड लाइन से और इसको हम बनाते हैं सॉलिड लाइन से. कैन बी ऑब्टेन्ड ऑन स्क्रीन. रियल इमेजेस ऑलवेज आप इसको स्क्रीन पे ऑब्टेन कर सकते हो. फॉर एग्जांपल मैंने यहाँ पे एक लाइट को रिफ्लेक्ट किया, रिफ्लेक्ट करने के बाद वो टकरा के उसकी इमेज स्क्रीन पे बन रही है, तो वो कौन सी इमेज होगी? रियल इमेज. अगर आपका रिफ्लेक्शन की वजह से इमेज नहीं बन रही है तो वो कौन सी इमेज होगी? वर्चुअल इमेज. देन ये रियल इमेज हमेशा कैसी बनती है? इन्वर्टेड, उल्टी. ओके. एंड वर्चुअल इमेज कैसी बनती है? सीधी, इरेक्ट. रियल इमेज इन्वर्टेड, वर्चुअल इमेज इरेक्ट. एग्जाम्पल, इमेज फॉर्म्ड ऑन द सिनेमा स्क्रीन एंड फॉर्म बाय कॉनकेव मिरर. जो आप देखोगे मूवी थिएटर्स में जाओगे, आप पीछे मुड़ के देखोगे तो उनके जो स्क्रीन पे जो पीछे प्रोजेक्टर स्क्रीन होता है उस पे इमेज उल्टी चल रही होती है. ठीक है, तो आप उसको प्रोजेक्ट करते हो स्क्रीन पे तो सीधी बनती है प्रोजेक्ट होने के बाद। तो वो जो इमेज चल रहा होता है वो क्या होता है आपका रियल इमेज। यहाँ पे इमेज फॉर्म बाय अ प्लेन मिरर और कॉन्वेक्स मिरर। तो नॉर्मल हम घर में शीशा देखते हैं, वो मिरर और कॉन्वेक्स मिरर में आपको क्या दिखता है, वर्चुअल इमेज। समझते हैं थोड़ा, आई नो इट इज कंफ्यूजिंग, आप समझ में थोड़ा कंफ्यूजन होगा कि वर्चुअल क्या है रियल क्या है। सो लेट्स सी, आई हैव अ डायग्राम फॉर यू टू अंडरस्टैंड। सो इफ यू सी दिस डायग्राम वेरी क्लियरली, आप ये डायग्राम देखते हैं तो आप देखिए कि प्लेन मिरर है, हम शीशे के सामने खड़े होते हैं, ये ऑब्जेक्ट है। अब जब आप देख रहे होते हो अपने आप को, तो आप किधर दिखते हो, मिरर के अंदर, राइट? आप मिरर के अंदर देखते हो। बट आप खुद से सोचिए कि जब कोई रिफ्लेक्टिंग बॉडी है, लाइट टकराएगी तो वापस कहां आनी चाहिए, जिधर आपको उसी तरफ आनी चाहिए। बट आप कहां दिख रहे हो, अंदर की तरफ। तो कैसे, अभी लाइट टकरा के इधर गई, इमेज मेरे यहां से इधर बननी चाहिए थी, बट इधर नहीं बन रही है, कहां बन रही है, अंदर। तो कैसे बनेगी, हमने ये लाइट को पीछे एक्सटेंड किया, इस रे को पीछे एक्सटेंड किया, ये जाके यहां पे मीट किया ये। तो ये जो हमारा एक्सटेंशन है, हमने ये एज्यूम किया कि दिस इज द लाइट इज मीटिंग समवेयर हियर। तो ये डॉटेड लाइन से बनाया क्यों, हमने वुड बी मीटिंग सोचा, ये दे विल बी मीटिंग हियर, इसलिए कौन सा वर्चुअल रेज हो गए, और यहां जो इमेज बना वो क्या बना, वर्चुअल। इसीलिए कैसी बनी, इरेक्ट, सीधी बनी इमेज। अगर रियल इमेज होता तो इस साइड बनता और कैसा बनता, उल्टा। आई होप ये टॉपिक ने आपको थोड़ा हेल्प किया होगा। ओके, अब हम नेक्स्ट लेक्चर में हम पढ़ेंगे हमारे मिरर्स के बारे में। हम 3 मिरर्स पढ़ने वाले हैं, प्लेन मिरर, 2 स्फेरिकल मिरर्स है हमारे पास, कॉनकेव एंड कॉन्वेक्स। क्लियर? सो उनकी प्रॉपर्टीज और उनके डिफरेंस और उनके यूज के बारे में पढ़ेंगे। फाइन, बट फिर भी आपके पास कोई डाउट हो इन टॉपिक्स में, यू कैन आस्क मी, ओके, एंड प्लीज नोट डाउन द नोट्स। थैंक यू एंड हैव अ नाइस डे।